Hey friends, Kip and Christina Steinberg here with Scentsy Fragrance. Our team is the Fresh Sense of Smell Air. We are here with our 5. Can you 3 of them? I can do 2. Can you do 3? Do you have big enough hands?
I can try.
Set up the shot. Oh yeah. Okay. 5 bricks of the season.
5 bricks.
Am I like closer to you? Oh yes. 5 bricks of the season. So every year around Christmas, Scentsy releases bricks of wax. The difference between a brick and a bar, a brick is a pound of wax. So if it's a scent you tend to like to use a lot around Christmas, which most people tend to have certain fragrances that they warm around Christmas because of the memories that they have associated with those fragrances. So we tend to warm a lot of the same stuff every year. Even if new stuff comes out, we might dabble with it, but we tend to stick to what we know around the holidays. Because it's part of tradition. I think it just gets to the point where it's traditional for you. So we tend to come out with 3 of our best-selling fragrances from years past in brick if we can help it. And then they usually will release 2 fragrances never smelled before in brick for fun. So we have 2 new ones, which if you are friends with me on Facebook, I did describe these on Facebook, but I knew that some of our YouTube people haven't tried any of these, so I figured we'd describe all 5 for YouTube. So Ginger and Spruce and Blizzard Berry are the 2 brand new ones. So we'll smell those last. We're going to smell these first 3 and describe them for you. First one is Christmas Cottage, a pound of wax. They do come in cubes like this, but you'll cut these up likely. In a regular warmer, you'll use 1, but if you're using it, you'll use the whole brick the whole block in 1 full-size warmer. In plugins and stuff, you'll want to cut it into about 4. Yeah. All right, ready? So Christmas Cottage is one we use a lot.
Yeah. We use it all the time. Around Christmas time.
You describe it like you did the first time. Describe it like you did the first time.
It smells like cinnamon, like a lot of cinnamon. Where we store our wax, or usually store our spare bars in our hutch in our living room. This is the main smell when you open the door of our hutch because it's so strong and it permeates everything in there. So our whole hutch smells like Christmas Cottage.
It's very cinnamon, a very classic smell. It reminds me of vintage glass ornaments when I smell it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't smell like those, but it reminds me of the feeling of vintage.
It reminds you of walking into like a Christmas village, like knick-knack shop or something. It smells like cinnamon and berries.
Yeah, it's very yummy. So that one is one of probably our most popular fragrances around Christmas time. So the next one is Blue Christmas. This one is difficult to describe. This one was a scent before I was a consultant and then was discontinued before I was a consultant. And then they brought it back for the little 5 packs of wax we did a couple years ago. And I think we did it again last year. I don't know if it was with Blue Christmas or not.
I can't remember.
They kind of run together after a while.
I think we had different scents last year.
Yeah. So this one was really, really popular when it came back. And so they decided to put it in brick. If you want to take a gamble, this is a good one to gamble with. It's very popular. It's very difficult to describe though. Some people call it like, they say it smells like real trees. I don't smell that. He smells a little cinnamon. I think it's kind of a...
I smell definitely the like fir tree smell, but also a little bit cinnamon and maybe like...
It smells very blue though. Like it smells like the color it is.
I smell something, I don't know. It kind of smells confusing. Like a suede or... Like
a suede. It's got a masculine cologne, clean undertone. And
I can't tell what it is, but
it's very popular. People lose their minds when this comes back. So
it's like a vintagey smell.
Yeah, it's not one I think we use very often, but it's one that's really, really popular among my customers and among Scentsy as a whole. People go crazy about when this one comes back. They get really excited. So we don't tend to reach for it very often, but it's a good one. It's a solid choice. Cranberry and Tinsel is one I really, really love. This one came out again in a 5-pack a while back. I can't remember if it was a new fragrance then or if it was a returning one. I think it was a brand new one when it came out.
Yeah, this is one
I love this one though. Cranberry and Tinsel.
I like cranberry in most things for Christmas because it's more of a classic
and
mellow scent.
Yeah.
Cinnamon's very
These are hard to get out. I love to pop out
strong.
bars, which you guys have seen me do. I can't pop this out easily,
Cranberry
so I'm not worried
is
about it. I
more
always want to smell the underside because if it's been stored flat, the oils kind of go to the bottom. We can break it all out. If we end up breaking it, it's fine. We'll use this one.
Yeah, it's looking good.
It is.
It's coming.
So these are all hand poured at home office, which is really cool. They use pitchers full of wax and they hand pour each one of these bricks. Can you get it? I don't think you can.
Dude, that's freaking strong. It's in there good.
You know what's easier? If you take a knife and you actually score it, like if you cut the whole brick
Well, I get this
with a knife.
chunk out at least.
Yeah, we can get this chunk out. But pro tip, if you get a brick, it's easier to not do it the way still can't get it out. I'm scoring it. Do you mind?
Yeah, that's fine.
So if you get a brick, scoring it actually
Yeah.
with a knife helps make it really... Bricks are notoriously soft wax, too, because of how much there is. They're pretty easy to cut into portions and things like that. Sorry, guys, but you're learning something new. And I'll be like, we'll try to get this out. And it'll be like, can't get it out.
Like, see, that'll be easy. And
That'll be easy. Oh, I still can't get it out. Ugh. No, that just popped right out. It fell out. Yeah. The underside.
Well, much stronger, much more cranberry.
A lot more cranberry. I feel like if you have an aunt that you really like, this is what her house smells like at Christmas.
Like, yeah, it's like a flowery-ish to it. I don't know.
I really like this one. It's hard to describe. Very cranberry. Tinsel is obviously a piece of metal, so it's hard to like say, yeah, it smells like tinsel. But I understand the feeling that they're going with when they call it cranberry and tinsel.
Yeah.
It's like that nice vintagey,
Like
comforting,
tree time.
decorating a tree. Yeah, it's kind of like you're moving into the Christmas season fragrance. Nice and gentle, but it's not in your face like a cinnamon or pine. Like it's a very nice, different kind of Christmas smell. Okay, next are the two brand new ones. Let's do ginger and spruce first, and then blizzard berry. So these are brand new. Ginger and spruce is ginger, spruce, and cassis. Cassis? Correct me down below if you need to. This one is really interesting. It's very strong. That was not because of that. I literally like swallowed something weird. It's very strong. It's ginger and spruce. It smells exactly like ginger
And spruce mixed together.
So if you like ginger and you like spruce, you'll like it.
It's more of a...
It doesn't really smell Christmassy to me.
No.
It smells very, very lodgy, very fresh, herbally.
It smells like...
He thinks it smells kind of medicinal, clinical. Like,
it almost smells more like a spring scent
yeah.
to me, in that it's more
I can
of
see it being a spring scent. It smells like all the snow is like starting to melt, and it's kind of a weird, kind of warm day, but there's snow on the ground. It smells like that transition into
It smells like something
spring.
you would have in like a bathroom or a spa.
Bathroom for sure.
Or
spa.
something like that, but it's not like a fruity or florally or...
No, it's not. I wouldn't even
Hawaiian-ish
call it.
type thing.
Like, it's not even like a cozy, comforting scent. It's a very deliberate, just fresh, clean, aromatic. It's ginger and it's spruce.
Yeah.
Like there's no good way to describe it aside from it being exactly both of those
Right.
things. So if you like ginger, you'll love this. If you like, yeah, it does smell a lot like any ginger fragrances that we've had. If you've liked them, you'll like this. And they're both very strong and there. But yeah, it doesn't really smell like Christmas. But then again, it just doesn't smell like Christmas to us. Like maybe wouldn't be something that we think is a Christmas smell. So I don't know where you come from. It might be Christmas to you. So the next one is blizzard berry. I do not have the write up on what this is supposed to smell like, and I apologize. But this one's super good. This one smells a lot like Pixie from a few years ago. And if you like Luna, you are going to be obsessed with this one. Anyone who loves Luna, this is absolutely your... If you love Luna, you usually like Eskimo Kiss, and you're going to love this more than that. Like,
It smells exactly like Luna, now that you say that. to me.
It's Luna with like some berries and like
it.
just kind of more of a cozy undertone to it. Like it's like kind of it's not that like light, airy Luna. It's like a cozy, comforting take on Luna. There's a lot of Luna-esque fragrance in this. I'm going to cut this one too. Probably make samples of this one. I think people will really like it. The hard thing about making samples of bricks though, that are these limited edition ones, is usually every time I make the samples, by the time I've got them made, it's already sold out on my website. So I can't actually distribute them. So I don't often make samples of anything, actually. I don't usually mail them either, just because it is not really a thing for me. But I like to make the bricks, samples of the bricks for some locals every so often. I don't always do it. It just depends on if I really think something needs smelled before bought. This one, I don't think you need to smell this one before buying it. Everyone's gonna love this one. I would be very surprised if this did not come back and stay forever next year. Like it's a very much Scentsy Christmas smell.
It's more of like a Old Navy, like poppy.
It is like pop Christmas. It's a very
contemporary,
very happy
Christmas
smell.
Yeah,
very happy. It's so good. Yeah, I can see like an Old Navy pop shopping. It smells kind of like a teenage 90s girl Christmas.
Yeah.
But like in a good way. Like I don't want to like describe it in a way that sounds gross to you, because I honestly think everyone will like this fragrance. Anyone who buys it. I can't understand why someone wouldn't like it.
It smells like a Christmas Old Navy commercial.
Yeah. It's all the happy feelings of Christmas.
A little more youthful. And
it's very youthful.
the opposite of
vibrant.
Like, Blue Christmas or
I would say it's the exact opposite of Blue Christmas.
Cranberries and Tinsel. It's like
It is very vibrant. It's interesting to smell something like this and still think Christmas though. It definitely it smells like Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm very excited to try to warm that one. Very excited. So this one I probably, if I make samples, it's because I love you. And it's only for locals. Sorry about y'all. But if you get your whiff box this month, you'll get like 2.5, 3 cubes of it in your whiff box. So you don't know what that is, watch my other video. I might link that below if I remember to. So those were our 5 bricks. They are $24 for a whole pound of wax. Super good deal, especially if you know that you already like the fragrance. I'm not joking, you won't regret this one. They are limited time only, so when they sell out, they're gone. So if you are even a little curious and you think you might like one, I would grab it. This one for sure. Bye guys.
See ya.
Maybe. My watch went to sleep.